what kind of help are you able to provide for these entrepreneurs? And I'm guessing by entrepreneurs, you're referring to the automotive dealership world, community, and the vendors that serve them. Is that safe to say?
That's safe to say. So I worked with my third-party logistics, my small entrepreneur third-party logistics companies, and loved every minute of that. But as that industry changed, I wanted to get back to working with small entrepreneurs. And I found that with our independent used car dealers. I believe that small can beat big every day, as long as they play their own game and they know what their superpower is, which is service, that they don't ignore reality, and that they have a team behind them, and we're their team. So we can help them with advocacy and information and education and peer-to-peer networking and discounted products and services.
And tell us more about when you say playing their own game. I love what you said there. It reminds me of one of my first calls with my mentor in the coaching world. And he shared with me that, he's like, you've got to make your own game and make your own, and then you have your own rules, and that's how you can win the game.
So one of my examples that I use is David and Goliath. We all know the story of David and Goliath. But what we don't know is, or what we gloss over, is so Goliath was 6'9". He's clad head to toe in bronze armor. He's got a sword, a spear, and a javelin.
Scary individual.
Scary individual. David's the only volunteer Saul has. So they try to put him in armor, give him a sword, a spear, and a javelin. And he said, no, that's not who I am. I'm a slinger. I mean, we remember from Sunday school and Bible study that he was a shepherd, but he was actually part of the army as a slinger. So he goes as he is. He picks up 5 rocks. He walks toward Goliath, because remember, if you're fighting with a sword, it's close contact fighting. And he puts his rock in his sling and he spins it up and lets it go, and it hits Goliath smack in the forehead with the speed and impact of a .45 caliber bullet. Down he goes. So David knew who he was, and he knew that's who he had to be. Another example is my wife and I were lucky enough when our younger son went off to college. We went to the Caribbean in January, and we realized we were flying home to a snowstorm. So I called our little local hardware store, and they said, "Oh yeah, Mr. Voltmann, your snowblower's ready." I said, "Well, here's the deal. I won't get there in time to pick it up before the snow starts." "No problem. We'll put it in your shed for you with an extra gallon of fuel." Just like Home Depot or Lowe's would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
I was going to say, maybe if you paid them a couple $1,000 extra dollars on the table.
So small business can be big business if they know who they are and they know what their superpower is, and their superpower is service.